Hey, what is up everyone? Pastor JAMZ here back with another review, and today we have a creator's choice. Yes, I am picking the project we are going to review today, and what better project to start off with than A Kid Named Cudi by Kid Cudi. His debut mixtape released 13 years ago today. Yes, it is the 13th anniversary of A Kid Named Cudi. Released in 2008, July 17th, I was just 8 years old when I heard his most well-known tracks on my dad's MP3 player. Me and my dad would share an MP3 player, you know, the little square one with the wheel that you would just turn, and basically that was it. And yeah, ever since then, Kid Cudi has been my favorite artist to date. I just love his music. I appreciate him as a person and what he does, his messaging and the vibes, this positivity, everything. I really do appreciate him and I respect him a lot. Anyways, moving on to the review. Today is the 13th anniversary of A Kid Named Cudi by Kid Cudi, his debut mixtape. Actually released for free in Brooklyn, New York. It's interesting that I say that because I feel like the production on this thing is very Brooklyn based, yet adds his own element of the his own style. You know, right off the bat, you can hear that he is going to go in his own direction and set himself apart from the other artists who were around and being also on top of that time, like Kanye West, Lil Wayne, Drake was coming around, and things of that nature. Um, Something also got to say. 16 tracks and 49 minutes. He establishes himself right away. Kid Cudi is exploring mental issues, substance abuse, loneliness, and just things of that nature. It's a dark rap, dark style mixtape, and something that he's most well known for. These spacious, galactic type feeling and vibe that he gives off. But I feel like that he presents himself in that fashion towards the end of this mixtape, given that this was a lead up to his debut album, Man on the Moon 1, released a year later. But yeah, right off the bat, Plain Pat, the producer, and Emil, another producer who worked on this, they do a great job of establishing his identity and theme that he is most well known for today. Sort of like this dark style rap beat. Towards the end, like I said, this more galactic, spacey type feeling that kind of gives you off as like a psychedelic high. Um, but it is also Brooklyn based. Like you can tell that it's more of a Brooklyn style rap that's more downtone and easygoing, I suppose, more easier for a listener to digest, and maybe a smart move by Cudi, given that not a lot of people were venturing into stuff like this of messaging style wise, and maybe he did that on purpose so that it was easier for the listener to digest the sound of him and his identity, and really ease into this new era of rap. But yeah, the messaging right away, Kid Cudi does not shy away from the first track, Down Out. It's about substance abuse and helping people like that. People who go through that type of thing. I was just 8 years old. I wasn't really going through anything psychologically. I just thought that Kid Cudi was amazing and that he had a powerful messaging, and that he was just trying to spread like a powerful message and positive, that he was there and in your darkest times when you're going through issues, because everyone goes through issues, and even him, even though he's becoming famous. Some of his best tracks are on here, like The Prayer, Man on the Moon, Maui Wowie, and Day and Night. Yes, Day and Night debuted on A Kid Named Cudi, even though it is also on Man on the Moon 1, his debut album. Something that's probably hit or miss with a lot of people in A Kid Named Cudi is sort of like the more jumpy tracks like Maui Wowie and Embrace the Martian. Um, I mean, although one could argue that it doesn't go well with the mixtape, I believe that he's just trying to shed some light and a little more lightheartedness on the mixtape. Even though Maui Wowie is probably the most diverse track on the mixtape, I do think that it is one of his best songs. Even though it's about marijuana. But yeah, the whole messaging of the album, whether it's substance abuse or being alone, empty inside, depression, he does call for a uh, awareness for mental issues and psychological problems that people may be having. He's kind of establishing himself as a beacon of hope for these type of people. And although he will continue that throughout the rest of his discography, A Kid Named Cudi is what established this whole thing and made him such an icon for these type of people. And like just looking up to him and listening to his music so that they could cope and sort of get closure from, because they might not be getting closure from other people. Kid Cudi really does a great job at making himself apart from the rest of like the artists around the time. He's really original and has a strong, powerful message, a strong, powerful idea and plan for the rest of his music career. Although the mixtape is not perfect, it is really good given the fact that it is his debut into the music industry, with his quirky lyrics, very powerful messaging, and great production by Plain Pat and Emil of Brooklyn style, dark style rap, and intergalactic, spacious, psychedelic high type feeling towards the end of the mixtape. This is a strong 8 and will forever be one of the greatest mixtapes ever released in rap history. I don't know what else more to say other than thank you, Kid Cudi, and this was certainly a breakthrough. For anyone out there going through anything, give this a listen. You will probably be lifted up by this man's words. Um, yeah, some of the best tracks are on here, like The Prayer, Man of the Moon, Thank God It's Friday, Day and Night, and Maui Wowie. But listen to the whole thing. It is amazing. Powerful messaging, powerful stuff from Kid Cudi. Yeah, he's a little quirky throughout the whole thing, but he was pretty young at the time. Probably just wanted to bring some lightheartedness because everyone, needs like a good laugh or whatever. But yeah, not perfect, but certainly a great start. Strong 8, and yeah, that is going to be the review. Hope you all enjoyed it. Give it a listen. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share with a friend. See you all in the next review. Peace and stay safe.